Guys and girls, welcome back. Now, I know I've not done one of these for a while, but in all honesty, life has just been a little bit crazy, and I've had to focus on my Gilly Bikes channel because I really want to push that channel this year. So yeah, my videos on that side have just been throwing out every other day. They have been for the last couple of weeks, and everything's going really well. So if you have subscribed to that channel, thank you very much. It's a monetized channel. It helps pay the bills and everything else, whereas this doesn't. This is more of like a, let's call it, passion project, a bit of a, I don't know, something for me to look back on and see how this journey's gone. That's kind of what I'm making the video for today. It's been 4 months now since I started on Mounjaro. I've made a couple of mistakes on the way with different things, and I'll talk about that during this video. But it's just really to show you what 4 months is like on Mounjaro and what kind of results you can get. Let's start from the very beginning because this is going to take you on a bit of a journey. Yeah, this is where it started. So this is me doing one of my bike videos. Can't remember if I was in Belgium or Germany. I'm over that kind of area on this. I think I was in Belgium. This was me 2 years ago filming while I was doing a bike tour around Europe. I actually got heavier than that and bigger than that, but I don't have any video footage of it. Just to explain, like the tour that I'm on now, I was away for 6 days, and when I got home, yeah, I got the news about my then wife having an affair, and the marriage kind of ended. So yes, I got bigger because, I did what I'm guessing a lot of people do. I mean, I'd let myself go. You can see that in the video. But I let myself go even more than that because, after something like that happens, you end up drinking more. You end up basically not giving a rat's ass. And I didn't care in the slightest. At my heaviest, I was probably around 18.5 stone, which I know for some is really, really heavy, but I'm not particularly tall, which for me makes it even heavier. I'm only 5'8", so for me to be 18.5 stone is just ridiculous. I went down the line of, right, I'm done with women. Sorry, women. Well, you probably don't care. Anyway, no, I went down that route, like you do. I'm done with relationships, don't care. I'm not going through all this hassle again, blah, 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 blah. You go through different emotions, don't you? It's like a realization of what the hell are you doing with your life, and I'm happy being single. I am genuinely. I'm happy being single. I get to do loads of bike stuff. I get to do stuff I want. So don't feel sorry for me, first of all, because my life has changed. And at the start, it was like horrendous, but it's just better now. It is. I know I'm in a better place. I'm not in a relationship that I didn't want to be in. She was just very controlling, all that stuff, and I know I'm happier out of it. My life is better now I'm out of it. It's just weird at the start, and it's upsetting at the start with everything you find out and stuff, but I'm past it. 18 months after all that happening and blowing up, I did go through a bit of a transition where I just thought, you know what, I need to sort myself out. My biggest issue was in here. I'd try a diet for a week, the diet didn't work, or it'd work for a week, but then I couldn't sustain it because of like working shift work or having the kids, or it was just very much, I know I sound like well, it's loads of excuses, but I think mentally I just couldn't stick with something. And then I fell into the trap. I went on YouTube and I was searching for diets because I thought, well, I'll try something else, because none of these things, intermittent fasting, carnivore, I tried, what is it, the Clean 9, I tried Juice Plus, I've tried all these different like fad diets, and they kind of are only very, very short term things. And yeah, for what I lost on them, I always put back on. So yeah, on YouTube, searching for diets, and up popped Mounjaro. And I then started watching video and another video and another video. And I thought, this actually sounds too good to be true. It reminded me of the adverts that you used to get in the paper, you know, the take one of these pills once a week and you'll lose 5 stone in a day. Just the stupid adverts that people actually fell for because you're looking for that miracle weight loss because you're struggling, like I was. But the way I saw it was, I had a YouTube channel, so I thought, I'll get a month. And worst case scenario is I do a bit of consumer advice, I do a video on it, it doesn't work, and it warns everybody else not to have it so you don't waste your money. But the way I saw it was, if I wasted that money, then at least I knew, and I would have helped others from not wasting it. But having started that diet and doing the first month and lost a fair bit of weight, but it wasn't so much about the weight, it was how I lost the weight. Like, I didn't do anything. Honestly and shockingly, I put no effort in that first month. I didn't try and eat anything healthy. I didn't stop having the odd drink 2-3 times a week. Yeah, I'd open up a bottle of wine or I'd have a gin and tonic, and I was carrying on as normal. But after that first month, I looked at the figures and thought, how the hell have I lost weight? I haven't done anything different. Having done the first month and being shocked by the results, I thought, this is it now. I've found it. I found the miracle cure. So yeah, I signed up for another month. And I started documenting it because I did want to see the effects and share the effects and everything with people. And then I carried on for probably 3 months or so of doing that. And yeah, I missed a few videos here and there just because of things that were happening in my life. But it is continuing to work. It is. And I know, like, I'm far from where I want to be. I need to lose more weight, but I'm 4 months into this journey, and I've done my weigh-in today. I'll show you what it is very quickly. That's today's weighing, and from where I started 4 months ago and being, I think I was around the 18.5 stone. From that, I'm over 4 stone lighter, and in the space of 4 months. So for me, it is life-changing. I'm not one of these people that show a big old fat picture and then show me now when I'm dead skinny. I know I'm not dead skinny. I know I've still got stuff to lose. Ideally, I want to lose at least another stone, if not 2 stone, to get to where I want to be. So I've not finished on this diet yet. My aim for the last couple of months has always been get to July, and July see where I'm at, but I wanted to stop in July. It's not a permanent thing. You don't need to be on it forever. Get to where you want to be and then come off. The only mistakes I think I've made personally during this whole journey, and I want to share that with you, is firstly the drinking at the start. I mean, the first month I didn't try, I lost a lot. But if I hadn't have been drinking, if I actually would have put some effort in with my diet and got healthier, I would have had better results. I've got no doubt in my mind about that. I know some people say don't drink at all. I still enjoy a drink every now and then. I'm not drinking 7 days a week. Maybe once a week I will have a glass of wine or a gin and tonic or something, because that's something. Gin and tonic, it's less calories. Diet drink. I know, stupid, but I do like a drink every now and then. Not excessively, but you know, every now and then when you deserve one after a bad day at work. And that's what I like about Mounjaro, is that you can have things. You don't have to suffer. You don't have to feel hungry all the time, because I don't. You don't feel like you have to say no to everything and make a conscious effort of saying no to everything. Naturally, you just will, because you're not hungry. If I wanted it, I would have it. If I feel like a bar of chocolate, I'll have one. Now, the thing is with it is quite often you don't feel like a bar of chocolate. You don't feel like anything. Do you know what? I'm treating myself. Not a lot of wine left in there, but do you know, I'm chilling out. I'm watching telly. I'm happy. You start on 2.5. You have 4 official doses in the pen, and then there's usually enough left for you to have a 5th dose, but you need to get all creative with the pen. So for me, I got some syringes, and yeah, I just drew the what was left out of the pen, and that was enough for week 5. So 5 weeks on 2.5, you go up to 5. 5 weeks on 5, 7.5. 5 weeks, 10. Now I did that all the way up to 10, and when I got to 10, I thought, right, I keep seeing people online saying I've been on 7.5 for the last 3 months and it's working, so I'm staying on it. And quite a lot of people go through stages where they stay on the same one for a month or two. And I got to 10 and I thought, why am I going up again? Because I felt like it was working. Felt like I wasn't hungry. It felt like it was doing what it was supposed to do. So off the back of that, I thought, I'm going to stay on 10. And the first week, I got about 5 days in, and I started to feel quite hungry. Like hungry that I'd not felt for months. And yeah, where I was talking about wanting a chocolate bar or whatever, I was in work and I had my dinner. After it, I had some cake. After that, I felt like I needed some sugar, so I went and got some sweets from the tuck shop. I've not eaten sweets generally for years. Chocolate every now and then, but sweets, no. And I'm sat there eating these sweets thinking, what the hell's wrong with me? And I just had this like urge, hunger. And then it was like I started to have to make a conscious effort and really, really like have a battle of the wills. And I hadn't had to do that for 4 months. It felt like it wasn't working. Now, it's took 4 months to get to that stage, and it's my own fault because I'd gone through a process of going up every 5 weeks. This time I hadn't. So in my head now, I know that's why I should have gone up. Stupidly, I should have gone up, and it would have carried on having the desired effect. So yes, this last week has been fairly hard because I have had days where I've felt hungry. Not as much as what I used to. The Mounjaro still works, but from injecting it maybe works for 5 days and not the 7 days like it was doing. So I've made the decision this time to have the injection every 6 days to just help and boost it. And then I'm going to go up. As far as how I'm feeling myself, I'm feeling so much better. I really am. I mean, just coming down to things like using the stairs at work, that is like a daily occurrence for me. So I will use the stairs to go up and down at work. Just 5 flights of stairs. Couldn't do this not long ago. Well, I could, but I was panting after it. But it's much easier with the weight coming off. Still doing it. Parking as far away as possible from the entrance to work. Get more steps in. Oh, always training. It's like 10 flights of stairs all the way to the top. And I'm doing that every time I go to work. And going back months, I was blowing doing that. And I'm not now. And it's not easy because it's still a lot of stairs and they're quite steep and everything, but I can do it. I am able to do things that I couldn't, like I've been off-roading on the bike recently, and that always used to be hard work, and it still is hard work, but instead of being completely drained, I'm not. I'm loving it. The whole experience, I'm loving. What a gorgeous view. It's not like proper biking, it's like a workout, but I absolutely love it. It's brilliant.
Slide through it. Stand up, lads. Oh, get myself.
Right, we have just been down one hell of a road, and I did bin it. I did go on my arse. Taff got footage of it. Devastated. Whew, but I'm getting a sweat on. This is what I'm talking about for fitness. There is nothing like off-roading for a bit of fitness if you're into your bikes. It is awesome. Loving it. Yeah, when I look at myself from start to where I'm up to now, I can see quite a big difference, but more than that, I can feel a big difference. I mean, I've grown my hair, albeit I did have a moment the other day where I thought, should I shave it off? And I didn't, but yeah, it's the joys. Going on the bike a lot, you get messier. I know I'm not at the way I want to be, but just bear in mind how big I was while I was on tour to how I am now. My t-shirts have actually got a bit of room in them, and these are actually a size smaller than the t-shirt I was in when I was on tour, so you can see how that one is like really tight, whereas this is loose and it's a size smaller. My pants, well, my belts are getting further and further down the notches, so you'll see on my motorbike videos in particular, I think the belt on that's about to be wrapped around me for like a second time. It's kind of dangling down here. I've had to put an extra couple of notches in that. So I think I've lost about 4 to 5 inches around my waist as well, which means all of my clothes don't fit me. My jeans, yeah, these were skinny jeans when I bought these. Now I look like I'm wearing a sack. So yeah, I need to buy new clothes, but I've been holding off doing that as well because I don't see a point in getting a whole new set of clothes and then carrying on losing weight and then needing more. So I'm trying to hold off as long as I can so I don't waste money. Hello you. Yeah, let's carry on. Anyway, I will try and do more videos on this channel. I say it every single time I do videos, but I've got loads of ideas of videos that I want to do for this channel, not just diet related stuff, but things that I'm interested in or I think other people would be interested in. One day, hopefully this channel will grow enough that it helps as well. But for now, it's just my little passion project of showing things that I'm going through and showing things in the future, hopefully, that might be beneficial or interesting for people, that it might be bike related loosely, but it's not going to be like the bike channel. It's not going to be reviewing bikes, but I might have an odd bike on here and there just because I spend a lot of time on bikes, so it might just happen. Going forward, that's what I want to do. So if this video is of interest to you, please hit the subscribe button because I enjoy doing it. I enjoy talking nonsense to myself. Mental, I know, but it's just something I like doing. I like the recording stuff. I like the editing stuff. I like the thought process behind how a video is going to go and how I'm going to put it together. So yes, it would be amazing if you did hit the subscribe button. Just do it. And I'm sure it won't be long before I decide that I'm going to put myself out there. I don't want to get catfish though. That's already happened to me once. You know who you are. Or I'll just go on Married at First Sight, because who doesn't want to see a little hairy bloke on TV? Yeah, nobody wants to see it. Anyway, that's where I'm at. Mentally, I'm feeling good. Physically, I'm still going. I still got lots to lose, but I'm feeling so much better than what I used to. So yeah, I'm going to sign off and yeah, have a look at my before and after picture again, because it's my motivation now to keep going. Got to keep going. Thanks for watching. So I'll do another one of these type videos in a month. In between that, I want to start doing other videos. So yeah, if you're just interested in random stuff, hit the subscribe button, because yeah, ideas are going around this head for things I can do. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Cheers.